What's up, guys? Killer back with another Empires and Puzzles video. And today we're going over that 4-star blue list. Man, it took me a while to level these guys, and also we have another 4-star blue coming soon, so I didn't want to negate him, but we'll go over that. Another thing is I missed the Boral skin again. I just couldn't delay it anymore. It's been about a week since my last video. I was like, let me go ahead and put this out. Without further delay, we'll talk about these guys. Again, guys, these lists are based off usability, tournaments, and functionality of the hero, I guess. Basically, how their special applies to the game, how they perform overall on teams, and when you would use them for events, tournaments, and then Titans even, and then day-to-day use, like if you started a team, who's good to start a team around and whatnot. So don't get upset with me if your favorite hero's not on the list or doesn't make it. But with the 4 stars, I decided to go over all the heroes like I probably should have with, well, like I did with the 3 stars. So without further ado, at number 11, which there's only 11 blues. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. Let me know. By the way, like and subscribe to the channel. Anything else going on? No, that's it right now. For now, we'll get to what else is going on. At number 11, Captain Diamonds. So Captain Diamonds comes from the Wonderland family, which happens to be, to me, one of the best buffer families. They have the crit and the mana. That is probably second to the Pirates, which have mana and attack. Um, he has one of the better classes. He is a paladin, but it's not enough they can do this here to make him usable for me. He is terrible. Captain Diamonds is very situational. I have tried and I have done videos before. If you look at my Captain Diamonds and Trident versus Captain D's on that video back in the day. It's probably about 2 years old now. I tried my best to find or make a clip of Captain Diamond killing all the minions from Inari in season 2. Um, it's situational. He does clear all the minions from who he hits. When it bounces to another person, if they don't have minions or have minions, it'll bounce again to another person. But it could possibly bounce back to the person you hit the first time. So then the rest of the people still have minions. Not to mention, it's only 260. He's fast, and that's good, but it's not guaranteed a multiple hit. And if he hits somebody without minions, it's not a strong hit. He's weak. I'm just gonna be honest with you. He's, to me, the weakest 4-star blue. Um, he doesn't even pair well with his counterpart. Like him and Cheshire Cat, I could see being pretty cool, but he fires off with many. He's too weak for as new as 4 stars he came out with. He's the newest 4-star from the events, and he's the weakest one out of all the events in my opinion. I think Cheshire Cat's stronger than him. Peter and Gretel or Hansel are probably to me one of the top two that I can think of off top. I'd say Lancelot gets some play there because he's really good for events, but he's the weakest. I'm trying to think. Tal Talk, yeah, you can't. Falcon and Guardian Falcon and Guardian Jackal are for life, and yeah, he's the weakest. He's the weakest hero out of all the events, hands down. Captain Diamonds is terrible. I don't like him at all. Yeah. At number 10, Agui is probably the second weakest of the blues. Now, Agui's a little better because he's consistent. He's going to hit all for 190, and he's going to add the nature resistance. So it's definitely going to be one of those that that you could possibly use in the tournament for buff boosters. And he would be pretty good when you have a green no red buff boosters because on your defense he would protect against other greens that you probably would bring. That'd be pretty cool. Dispellable. Another thing too, I think he pairs well with his family member, which would be Gobbler. They have attack up. It's not a strong attack up, but now you have an attack up for everybody at, I think it's 5%. Let me double check. And you have a so the attack up gives you 3% attack. Okay, so 3% attack up for everybody, and also Gobbler get a 3% attack up for everybody, and they both hit all, so that's pretty cool. And then he protects against the green, which blue's strong against green, so then he's stronger against even a weaker hit from the green. So that works out good. He's a cleric, no big deal there. You know, pretty base stats around over that 1,000 for health. I think is pretty decent for 4-star. I'm not mad about that. The 616 and the 686, that's pretty strong for the attack. I got Agui at number 10. He's not as usable as often because you don't think about him. You're just not going to use him. Now he does pair well with Gobbler, so maybe if you're building a rainbow team for your tournament defense or coming out of season 2 and this is who you got, he does pair well with his counterpart Gobbler, and so that makes him at number 10. Number 9, I'm gonna go with Valeria. Valeria's one of those heroes. She works well with 2, and so that's my problem with her being um, any higher than she is, even though she's very fast. She does hit pretty good, at 230. So you hitting only 30. That's the thing. She only hits 25% less than Captain D. Like, come on, Captain D, you need to hit harder. So she does hit pretty decent for very fast, and she does gonna add a dot damage, and that dot damage can stack up to a 580, so that's really good. But you need 2 of her for that to be really functional. Stats are really good across the board because she needs 2. And her new family bonus is going to give her more mana, but mana on a very fast doesn't really help Valeria much. Not a bad hero. I'm not saying she's worse. She's probably a great wing. I'd probably put her at wing 1 if you're running a tournament Rainbow family, or if you're running a tournament have double Valeria wings or a Valeria wing and a Valeria flank, just to try to like get her dots rolling on the same person. It does still negate healing, and it still heals her back, so that's pretty cool. But there's no other buff with it like Victor, and I don't think they could. Her being a monk is tough because it's a lot of monks in the 4-star community. But I don't think her family bonus is going to benefit her too much. I do like Valeria. It's just that functionality wise, she's not going to be where you want her to be day to day. That's why she's so low on the list. At number 8 is her counterpart, Franken, whatever. Anyway, I think this mana bonus on him makes him a lot better. The bad part about him is he's a barb. The defensive down and the hitting harder for when the heroes get hit, I think that's awesome. All that's great. He's just slow. So for slow blue, he's just not gonna make the cut in higher areas than 8. I think there's better blues that we've had for years now, and then with the skins coming out, they're just stronger blues than Frank. Not mad at Frankenstein, however you want to pronounce that, whatever, and him zip tied up, stitched up. I think he looks great. I can't wait for him to come out next month. He's going to be pretty cool. But I got him low on the list. The defensive down is awesome. The hit all is awesome, and the hit increase as your heroes dies is awesome as well. Yeah, damage increase 45% each dead enemy. Oh, excuse me. So as you start killing more, he starts hitting harder. So it's reverse owl. I like that. That's pretty strong. I still think for the slow, he's going to be down here. We got to get him. We have to use him before we can get him any higher. Kind of like we did Fenrir. At number 7, I'm gonna go Mirrorweave. Mirrorweave. Archer kind of takes her down a notch, but her realm bonus. And let me make sure I think it's Nethelheim. Let me make sure I got her realm bonus correct. No, excuse me. It's Vanheim. Ooh, I'm terrible with these realms, so bear with me. Vanaheim realm. I think her bonus is awesome because it's the mana down that gets 5% from her and 15 with when you get to 3. She currently does not have a pair in the 4-star community for Valhalla, but I believe that we're going to get another wave. And the reason I say that is because we have 2 bosses of the Frost Giant and Fire Giant that don't have a card yet. We still got Odin, Thor, Loki, and the Whip Chick so far, and some other people that have to come out. So I believe we're going to get another round of these guys. I think they're going to give us 2 of each. And I wouldn't be surprised if they add another realm altogether for a class of hero, because we don't have an inverse of the attack up, and we don't have an inverse of we have health and we have health up. We have mana down. We have fire, poison, and we don't have one other thing. We have a minion, and they have attack up. So we don't have defensive down or defensive up. So I'm just curious if they would add another set of heroes. So that's why I'm kind of curious. And she doesn't have a counterpart in 4-star, but she's very fast. She hits 3 with 150. I think that takes away from her. If she was to hit all, that'd be better. She does stack. Now, recently I found out that Skydie stack ability on the target, so her frost damage and her mana reduction doesn't go away from Dispel. So I'm curious to find out if Meyerweave, I'm gonna kill that name. If her stack doesn't go away from Dispel either, because it's considered a stack effect, not an effect. It's considered as a stack, not an effect. So if she stacks and it's not dispellable, that makes her even better for being very fast. She's another one like Valeria. I think you need more than one for her to be effective. I currently have 5 of each of them. I haven't leveled 5 of them, but I think that'd be pretty interesting in a tournament team. It's just a matter of time when I get them leveled up and get there. But I got her ranked at number 7. Now we're gonna get into these 6 left, and I think you guys will like them. But we're close to that top 5, and I think these are about spot on. I think they did a pretty good job with this list. Grim, I got at number 6. Grim is oldie but goodie. His skin's not out yet. He already defensive down. He hits pretty solid. You know, nothing new to tell about Grim. Stats are high for the attack, low for the defense, and pretty decent health. He will get a buff here soon when skins come out. Either I'm guessing November or Christmas. I think they're waiting for Christmas for us, but I think that's 5 months too long of the season of the second series of skins. They need to go ahead and drop it in October, personally, because they should have done it every 4 months. And we're on the return of the season of the first edition of the skin, so I'm waiting for Grims to come out. I don't know what's taking them so long. SG, hurry up. Grim's used a lot in the event. That's why he's up so high, because it's a very usable event. Back in the day, a YouTuber used to use 3 of him for the events and won quite a few running that stack up. Don't know if that's still possible or feasible right now. I don't compete at the epic level of event, but I'm pretty sure Grim is still on a lot of people's team. The defensive down makes him just hit just that much harder after the 1 goes off. So, and he hits 3 in event. You hit 3, you're good to go. Not much to say there. Not much to explain about Grim. Solid, looks like Skeletor. He was my first 4-star, so this is my original pull from him. Oh man. At number 5, I've got Trident. I think Trident was pretty good. Nice 335 sniper hit. You've got a 39% increase of healing. That is a new buff that came out in Season 2. I thought that was interesting. His family bonus gives him defense down. He's also a archer. So him being an archer, that kind of takes away from him, but the defensive up goes good, and he goes very well with Gatorus. So, and Gatorus has a heal, so he benefits from his 4-star counterpart. You also have Ariel on that team as well, and Ariel heals as well, so now you got a 39% increase to Ariel's heal for 4 turns. So, nice hit and an increased heal. Believe it or not, he makes a great 1-wing on offense. I can see him for events too, because his hard hit and his defensive up if you use him that way. Pretty good addition for a team. I like him in the 1-wing spot. I think he's probably one of the best wings for 4 stars in the front. It's right before the healer. You might want to put like a Boltus, a Rigard, Lady Wolverton, all the healers from 4-star right after him, so that way they maximize their heal. And next, at number 4, I've got Boral. Don't have a skin, but I'm sure it's really good. I believe it covers everybody, and it's 80% return, and it's extended for 8 turns. At least that was the original skin. I don't know what it is now that the card's out. Don't quote me on that. But if he covers everybody with a reflect, I think Boral's just here to stay. He is always a great tank situation when there's no greens on a 4-star tournament. Just usable for that is just, and then he makes a great flank for any other team, just because for like buff booster and speed, so you have a whole side just covered up in reflect. And if they got it to where his reflect covers everybody, Burrow's the way to go there. So you have that buff on your team just going. Solid hero. I'm not sure what his inverse does. I want to say it makes him a paladin, but he's a cleric. That's the bad part about him. No bonus here, but solid hero. Great blue tank if you don't have anybody else to go with. Tank stats, if you are investing in emblems in him, because he has no hit, it's defense and health all the way down. Probably go with health. But Boral's, nothing else more to say about him. Solid 4-star, been here for a long time. At number 3, I've got Jot. And this is where this gets interesting. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think I can pull this up. Let's see here. So, oops, that's not what I meant to do. This is where this is how I use Jot. So this is my Titan team right here. And as you can see, Jot is on the wing 1. Jot increases the tile that are on the board at the time attack up. So the way to really use him is kind of reverse. Probably should put Mickey here and Jot here. And the reason I say that is because Mickey would go off first. Then I'd go Frida, Athena, and Lepus. Go ahead and get that out the way. And then as the tile are on the board, if those buffs are going, wait for more tile. Use Jot. Pop either the diamond that appears or make as many blue matches as you can with the attacks up. And you maximize to about, if it doesn't crit, it's about a 6k tile hit per tile. It's wonderful. And you can get higher than that. And the way you do that is you'd add attack to the team. And the way you'd add attack to the team is probably with a banner or something like that. Like I'd run Dragon Banner probably somewhere in like 9,000 tile hit. Or excuse me, not 9,000. Somewhere between 7k a tile hit. If you get Jot going the right way. But you got to have a big cascade with him. I can't imagine what a tile crit is with him. I don't think I've ever had a tile crit while Jot's buff was up. If I do see it, it's probably somewhere in like 10, 11 range. Somebody can help me with that in the comments. But I got him at number 3 because he's still usable on Titans. Your red Titans, your red 14-star Titans. This guy is clutch. I've got my new high with him on the team against the red Titan using this team, and I used it wrong. I had about I want to say 111k hit, and that was with this team. And then I've done about a 99, a 101, and a couple 101s with him since. So this guy is a must-have for the higher-end top 100 level playing, 14-star level playing people. I can see him going to events for Epic, but it'd be very interesting how you use them. It'd be very board dependent. I could see boards maybe 9 through 15 going with a Jot, mana buffing him up, and then using him once you got that board to destroy a wave or destroy bosses because he just hits so hard. That would make a lot of sense there. So he probably used for events. Tournament wise, I don't think he's what you want. 200 damage to all, and you do get the tile damage on the board, so it makes it a little bit stronger. But it's not, and it decreases the defenses one. So like when you go against him, if it's a red tank with blue available, you could decrease the damage going to your red tank for an event, but I don't know that you would take that risk because he's slow. He have to get off first. So interesting. I like him. He is a very usable 4-star from season 3. A lot of them are, but this is probably the most used by me. I like him probably the best out of the season 3s because he's usable. I haven't used them all yet. Still working on them. I've got most of them loaded up and still seeing what sticks for me. At number 2, I got Sonya, man. The Dispel hit. She still has the hardest hit for blue in the game. She's a sniper. She's paladin, and she's got a skin, so she's faster than Trident, and she dispels. I mean, she's also one of the better wings for the opposite side. Where I got Trident as a wing, I think Trident's a wing 1, and what I mean by that is he would be better on the left side of the board, and Sonya to me is a wing 5. She's better on the right side of the board. So Sonya is probably that number 1 spot on that side. You can make a play that some of the other ones like Camden, it dispels, and some of the other ones that add dots or whatever not. But Sonya, that dispel in the 4-star tournaments is big. Not to mention if you emblem her, she's a paladin, so she'll protect herself. She does have a skin that does dispel to the team, or I guess cleanse to the team. That's not as strong as her dispel against enemies. I like it better that way. I haven't really used her skin since I've leveled it. I've got it maxed, and I was like, okay, I miss the old way she plays, and she's fast. The stats are a little bit better with the skin, but I don't care. I like her this way. I'll just play her this way. If you're investing in her, good paladin to invest in. She's a long hero. And at number 1, I got Carol. Dude, the skin just made him even that much better. I think he probably was number 1 before the skin. Heal, attack up, defensive up. Now, he doesn't have a dispel, but he's basically dispelling defensive down and attack down. And he heals through some dot damage. You got to pick your poison when you use him. Now he's got a skin, so now he adds the buff of defensive down and attack down. So now he's the reverse of what he does. He still heals for the same amount. A little bit better stats. And now he is also a sorcerer, so he adds mana down as well. The mana down is, I mean, you can't get mad at that. So now he has three. He kind of has three debuffs in his skin, and he's faster than average, and he's a healer. So now you've got Bold Tusk, Regard, and you got Carol that all got the skins that heal quicker than they were before. And Melindor, excuse me, Melindor too. Melindor, they all heal quicker than they did before, and they add buffs now. Or a heal over time, or you know what I'm saying, add more buffs. Regard as an attack down. Regard's still overpowered, but whatever. But this is not a bad matchup. This is not a bad pair. I still don't think Regard. I still think Regard's better than this guy, but Carol is definitely the top blue for me. He's one of those. Believe it or not, I think he would be fine with a match. Like you could pair him with somebody. I would use his regular. I mean, excuse me, not a match. Excuse me. You could use two of him. You could use his regular skin at the one spot on offense, and then use this on defense for the defensive down, and then use the rest of your snipers to do the rest of the work. Now on defense, I probably would keep him like this and have another color that does the attack up like Regard or something like that. So that way you have kind of a balance. I could see him and Wilbur working really well together. He works well with everybody. He totally negates Velar right now, except for her dot damage. But the attack down, this is a counter to Velar right here. You know, and if you don't have defensive down for your Titans for blue, there you go. You don't have Athena or Grim leveled. You don't need him leveled now. Now you just put him in the wing, and he's good to go. So I think Carol's got to be the number one. His skin definitely proves him. When you have a healer that's not average anymore, and now they're a little bit faster than average. Not that it's that much faster, but he's faster than average. That just makes him that much more special. And guys, this is the list. Agree if you don't. I think this is probably one of the best skins they've added to the game. Even if Grim comes out with a better skin or something crazier to improve him, he'll go up the list. But I don't think he's going to be number one. This has got to be the number one spot right here. Big improvements here. Guys, that's all I got. Do I got anything else? I got one more thing. So I recently, let me see if I can get out of here. I recently started over again. I started over again. So I started my own alliance again, guys. Only place for old accounts. So real laid back, real relaxed. I'm working on base building and event collection of mats and stuff like that. Come play with your boy if you want to come hang out. Teaching alliance. I'll answer questions based off Discord or on here if I can. Lay back, participate in wars, Titans as you will. I'm not looking to jump up to top alliance play. I am over it. I just am. I'm over it. Somebody asked me today, so you're done with the game? And I was like, I'm not done with the game. I'm disappointed with what the direction the game is going in. I don't think the direction of the game is player friendly as much as it is company friendly. That's what's going on right now. And I don't think that they're moving in a direction that's going to keep the game long lasting. Except for people that just love to play the game. And I do still love to play the game, but I like to see the game thrive. And it's curious to see what they're going to do after Season 3 to bring the game back or improve upon the game. And right now, they just haven't done that in a while. And that could be a whole nother video in itself. Check out Nitney, excuse me, I'm saying his name all wrong. Nitney Lion Roar's video, part 1 of What's Broken in Empires and Puzzles. I think he hit it spot on. Really enjoyed that. Not mad at him all. Did you guys see that at all? I think you did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you did. All right. Anyway, that's all I got for this video, man. Shout out to all the content creators. Hit me up on Discord, guys. I am in the process of getting internet worked at where I'm living, which is short-lived because I'm moving shortly after. In the next month, I'll be down here. Anyway, I'm at the beach, so but either way, hopefully if the internet gets fixed, guys, I will be starting live up again. Come hang out with only place for old accounts. Come hang out with your boy. I got a one-on-one war. This ought to be interesting. I hope I cream him, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, kill out. Peace.